Well, it's a Friday night scrimmage. The two snipers teams are likely going to mix and match. So it won't be one team versus the other. They might put together some lines on each team, but should be fun. JP filling in for the 14 snipers. There's still a few stragglers coming out of the locker room. Still don't see another goalie, but that's all right. Both teams just kind of skating around, waiting for things to get going. See if JP takes a few warm-up shots or not. So far, no. He's gonna stick handle at center ice. We got a couple of coaches that are going to be on the ice, some on the bench. Well, maybe we're just going with JP as the only goalie tonight. It's a bit odd. There are still a few more bodies wandering out there, not exactly on time, but I think the snipers are a little bit more relaxed about that. There we go. Now we got another goalie. We will have two. Coach just kind of walking JP around through what they're going to do. And lots of different players. At least there's some Invicta kids here he'll recognize. I think there were two players from Choice that are also on the team. They were SL1s, but he played with them. JP drops off his, well, no, he's getting a drink. He's bringing his water with him. I don't think they're going to switch ends. They're doing the white sweaters versus the black, red, blue, and purple. Oh, we got to put the pegs in. Nobody put the pegs in the net, so he's going to do it. All right, there we go. One done. No ref today. There we go. Now he's got the pegs in. We're good to go. We'll get some warm-up shots. It is a mix of both teams. And JP is playing for the white team. He comes out. Working on some passing. Here they come. Ooh, got it past him. Good patience. Looking for the pass through to the back door. Couldn't get it. And here they come. And they miss on the shot. Pass comes across. That shot went through the crease, not on net. And here they come. Pick up the puck. Got to put it in the net, boys. Not picked off by the forward. Leaves off, save made. Pick it up, come in, looking for the shot, backhanded through the crease. And another shot not going. Ooh, pushed it through him. He was expecting the pass and he left it open. Oh, nice tap in. That puck went a little wild. They'll pick him up. We'll see how much time they put on the clock, and I'll match it. Not really the best goalie warm-up, but that's all right. put time on the clock, or are we just keeping score? I think we're just keeping score. That goes in wide of the net. White team after it. Lost it in the corner. They get a shot on net, stopped, goes wide. And try to work it in front, that doesn't go. Red team picks it up, trying to get it out of traffic. That'll come up. Red team skates it out of danger. Try to get it through the defense, that doesn't go. That'll go all the way back to the neutral zone. Still looking for something. That's down low on our end. They're after it, but we've got it. To the corner. That's tipped out through traffic into the offensive end. Technically icing, but nobody cares. To the wall. Kept in. Round to the near side. That is tipped out. And the white team will go pick it up in their own end. Coming up through traffic. White team gets it in, but loses it. Gets it back, dumps it in deeper. They're peeling off for a change. It's tied up on the boards. Held in. Trying to drag through. Can't get it to the front of the net. The red team comes out. Tries to get it to the slot. Can't get it through traffic. That's dumped up, but lost. Picked up by red. They put it back the other way. Trying to get it in. Tipped right back out. Fought for right along the boards. That'll be dumped in. Comes back out all the way down. Got through a couple of players. Behind the net, they'll slowly go and pick it up. Try to get it out of danger. That is just about turned over. It's back in. The multicolored team gives it up to the white team. And they're still trying to get it out of danger. That's tied up and lost. They try to get in front, going for a shot. They get to the front of the net. Save made. Another save made. Another save made. Turnaround shot right through the legs. After the... I think that was the fourth shot that finally got through. And they're off to the races. I don't think they were doing another face-off. I think JP thought he had his defense clearing the puck, and they just let the other team take that fourth shot on him. That's put behind the net, over to the far wall. Held in. And they're going to battle at the wall. A couple of players in after. That comes out. White team picks it up in their own end. Looks for the big pass through. That was tipped, so no icing. Down low, multicolored team after it. In the corner. Picked up. One of the red players has it. Taken away by white. Tipped back down. Red picks it up again. White takes it away. They're just going to play catch in the neutral zone. Settled down and carried in by red. They lose it immediately, though. Here comes white the other way. Lost in the neutral zone. Red's got it back. Tipped around. Red still trying to get it loose. They'll get into our end. Turned over. Carried out right through everyone. No one saw it. Goes to a red defender. Red defense gets through some traffic. Circles back. Leaves off for his partner. Dropped off again. Through traffic, they get towards the net, trying to go for the tip. That pass went right through the slot. Nobody home to pick it up. Left off at the point. Put in a little bit lower, looking for somewhere to go. Chip to the far corner. Trying to pass it back. It's caught up in traffic. Backhanded, try to get it to the slot. That's tipped away. Held at the blue line. Dumped in from there. Tipped wide. Trying to drag around the net. Lost to the corner. White picks it up. It'll be dumped in on the red net. That save is made. They haven't put a lot of pressure on the red goalie yet. Comes out to the point, tip back in. Trying to center, nobody on the back door. Is a bouncing puck anyway. Trying to fight it back. Red has it. They get it back to the point, now it's out. Trying to get it through traffic, that's tipped back the other way. That'll be picked up by White, but it comes right back out. Left off, White's trying to get it in. They're at the point with it. Now they have some room. Shot, save made, covered up. So they'll have to come out and restart play. That is picked off at the blue line. Out to center ice. Lost again. White defender steps up. He loses it. Here comes the red team. Into the zone, through traffic, right to the front of the net, hits the post. Red has it back, loses it to the back wall. They get it out, it's loose right in front. JP has to pass it to his defense. That'll come out, not handled cleanly in the neutral zone. They finally get it. Through traffic, in the red zone, looking for somewhere to go with it. Trying to get it back, shot, didn't get through. And red has the puck. They dump it out. No, that's held at the blue line. White circling, looking for somewhere to go. Dumps it on net, missed, went high, over to the near side. That comes out. White team settles it down. They come in on a rush. Get some room, take a shot, loose puck in front, cleared away by red. That'll come out. Red picks it up about center ice, into the white zone. White turns him back, gets the puck back. They come in, try to drag through traffic, not able to get it through everyone. Red had it, it's taken away, it's dumped back down low behind the net. Red trying to come out, they can't. White turns it back. A lot of play in the corners and along the walls, nothing really in front of the nets, other than a few transient plays. Here comes Red in, shot, hits the post. So JP living dangerously, but it's working. Turned over in the red end, that'll come out, picked up by the white defense. Circling with it, getting through some traffic. A little passive play by the red team in there. Let a shot come, but it was blocked. They'll get into the white end, looking for a shot, trying to get through traffic. Can't get it back. They leave off. Dump it in towards the net. That's picked off, turned back. Another shot. That doesn't make it through traffic. White coming back the other way. Into the red end. Shot. Save made. Loose puck. Rebound. Goes wide. Shot. Sharp angle through the crease, but to the wall. And Red connects on a pass, trying to get it through traffic. They'll dump it into the white end. White gets to it first in the corner, trying to work it out. Red tries to take it away. Still tied up in traffic. Still on the boards. White trying to settle it down. White coming the other way. They connect on a pass. They're into the red end. Bringing it in wide. That's tied up. Along the back wall, comes over to the near side. Red bringing it out. That pass gets away from everyone. White will turn it back the other way. They'll carry in. Take a shot. Save made. Loose puck picked up by Red. Red doubles back a bit. Still trying to work it out of their end. They will. That pass connects into the neutral zone. They pass it in, but not quickly enough to get in clean. They get to the front of the net. Shot over the net. White takes it from behind the net, looking to bring it out. That'll be held at the point. Red skates it in, looking to get to the slot with it. Taken away, held at the blue line, dumped in. That will wander towards the side of the net, back down low. Still struggling to get it out of traffic. Red takes it, they're back in, trying to get it to a shooting position, can't do it. Drop back to the point again, steps in, fires, well wide. Back to the far point, held in again. They try to dump it in, nothing going. It got caught up in traffic again. Now it comes out. White after it in the neutral zone. Still tied up in traffic. Red will dump it in. That'll come all the way across, and that's icing. They don't call it, so it stays in. White gets to it, trying to work it to the front of the net, and they will score. So, tied at 1. Red carries into the white end, trying to get it loose. Trying to backhand out front, can't get it to go. White connects on a pass. They've got room to skate it out of their end. They can pass it again, get it into the red end, trying to get through traffic, trying to get to the front of the net, put it on net. Did that get through? I heard something clink. Yeah, that was in. So White takes a 2-1 lead. In traffic, White takes it away. They get in, take a shot, save made. They'll have to back off, come out as Red resets and brings it out. Red brings it up ice slowly. Now they put on a little bit of speed, lose it in traffic. It's going back the other way. Looking to work it to the front of the net. Shot. Save made. Rebound. That looks like it got in. So White goes up 3-1. That's just a lot of traffic right in front of the net. The 13 snipers do like to live right in front of the net and hack away at the goalie to try to get those rebounds in. That'll come in, be blocked before it gets through. JP was moving for position, and that'll make it up. Here comes White again, looking for the shot. Have to put on the brakes, looking for more room. Through traffic, in front, shot, save made, it goes to the far corner. Backhanded out front, looking for the one-timer, didn't connect. Red trying to work it out of their end, that gets turned back. They'll get it to the neutral zone. White trying to pick it up there. They were a little bit too hesitant. That'll come in. JP works it to the back wall. Picked up by White down low in traffic, though. They're taken down. Held in at the point. Defender steps in, looking to get it into a shooting position. They miss on the pass. White will work it out of their end. Here they come again. Trying to work in through traffic. Gets the shot off. Save made. Loose puck. Cleared away. Red trying to bring it out the far side. They'll double back, looking for somewhere to go. Dumped out. Red will pick it up in the neutral zone. Here they come. Into the white end. Then it comes loose out. They've got to tag up. They're way off sides. I guess we're not calling that today. White catches up to him in the corner. It's tied up there. Still tied up in traffic. Who's got it? White comes away with it. And they turn on some speed to the other end. Taking it wide. Try to pass it in front. That's tied up by red. They'll work it out. Left off. Red tried to get to it. Pass just wasn't quite strong enough. White got it, broke it up. It's down on the back wall. Coming around to the point. Held in. Dump back in deep. That's right on the side of the net. Still being battled for. Finally pulled away. White settles it down, trying to work it out. Red comes in and holds. They try to work it to the front of the net. Can't do it. White takes it away. White wraps it around. That'll come all the way out to the neutral zone. Red dumps it back in. White has it. Finally connects on a pass, looking to get it out of their end. A lot of traffic, just trying to play an end-to-end hero hockey at the moment. Still tied up in traffic. Who's going to step up on it? Finally, red pops it into the white end. Foot race for it. They get a shot off. That doesn't go. Looking for a wraparound as they had JP down out of position. Not fast enough. Shot. Save made. Cleared away by White. They get that pass to connect. They get on the attack but lose the puck. Now they pick it back up. Into the red end. Going wide. Lost along the boards. White steps up. Holds the zone. Trying to get it out of traffic. Drags in front. Nobody on the back door able to put it home. Comes up the far boards. White there to keep it in. Red trying to turn it back. It's in traffic. Red gets it out. Here they come. Tied up, though. Couldn't get it out of there. Line change as red comes right onto the ice to the puck. White settles it down in the neutral zone. They'll pick it up, dump it just in. But red takes it back. Now White has it. They'll dump it in right to a red defender. Through traffic, picked up by red. They get the turnaround, trying to get the shot, left off, no goal. JP able to make that save as well. Trying to work it out of the white end, they do. Tied up in traffic, they tried to dump it in, didn't get much of it. That'll be held in briefly, still in. They get to it, put it towards the net, elevated and gloved. Dumped off by the red goalie, he's waiting for the teams to back off. And here comes red on the attack the other way. Working it through traffic into the white end. They leave off to the near wall. Trying to work it down. The defender has it. He'll dump in. That was a couple of saves made. JP holds on to it. He'll leave off. White picks it up. That pass goes through everyone, goes down to the other end. Red picks it up from there. Off the boards, coming out. Tied up in traffic. White carries in. Big collision as soon as they cross the blue line. Red turns it back the other way. Into space. Red carries in. Left off. That'll come all the way out. They're going to have to... Well, they're not going to make them tag up, but they should have. And White gets it back, trying to work it out of their end. Tied up by red, they get it in deeper. Red still has it. They're in, trying to work it to the front. That doesn't go. Defenseman gets it, dumps it in on net, goes about 3 feet wide. Red has it, circling, looking to get back to the front. Takes a shot, finds the back of the net. That comes over. White's got it. Carrying it up through traffic. Into the red end. Having to double back. Looking to circle. Goes for the wraparound. That doesn't go. Still tied up. In traffic. That gets to the front of the net. Nobody able to put the rebound home. White team still tied up. Red trying to get it. They'll pass it to the far boards. That's turned back. They get it right back, trying to work it out. Red works it out of traffic. Here they come. They'll carry in. Taken away by white immediately. They pass it out. That hits one of their players in the skate. Turn back. They pick it up again, but lose it. Comes back out. That's picked up by white. They work through some traffic, get it out. Carried in. Here they come. Left off. And tried to get a shot. Ended up taken down. Red gets a hold of it. They'll carry out of their end. Little end-to-end action. Lost the puck. Picked his head up as he was going to pass, and the puck got away. Puck comes right back out front. Kept out. And they'll freeze the puck. White has to back off. Red will settle it down and bring it out. Red out of their end, looking to get through traffic. They're into the white end, tied up along the boards, circling, and they lose an edge. White will pick it up from there. Coming out of traffic, here comes white end to end. Into a shooting position, looking to fire, gets it behind the net. Comes over to the near side, held in at the point, that went right into a defender. Skating it in, shot, save made, held on to. White has to back off. Through traffic, red comes. They get tied up. Turned back over. Red has it in their own end. Trying to work it out. Still trying to get it out, but it's taken away by red. Again down low after white turned it low. Red will get out this time, trying to work it through. They're cut off. They're in our end, but turned back by white. Held at the blue line. They're just going to play catch with it. Nobody really wants it that bad. Red has it right now. Trying to circle back. That's cut off. White gets it. Passes it right back. Into the red end. White picks it up. Tried to get to the front of the net. Goes behind. Looking for somewhere to go. And they couldn't connect on that one. Defender tried to shoot. He had a stick in the way. They tried to hold it in. It'll come loose off of a shin pad. Red comes in. They're getting to the front of the net. And that does not get to anyone. Goes behind. Still tied in, up right next to the net. JP working on it. He holds. It was under his leg, just about on the goal line, but it didn't go in. Here comes White the other way. Drags through a couple defenders, but not all of them. Gets the puck back down low, circling with it. Loose puck next to the net. White gets to it in traffic, loses an edge. Red takes it away. They'll work it out from there. Foot race for it. Red gets to it. Not through. That would have been a tripping call. And now they're tied up below the net. Red steps out, looking to shoot. You need the puck. He was lining up the puck, picked his head up, and the stick came with it. Red turns it back in the neutral zone, looking for a pass through traffic. It's tipped in. Still tied up in traffic, though. White settles it down, but not out. Nice hit along the boards. Probably would have resulted in a penalty in a tournament game. But definitely not in the Super League. That would have been a clean hit. White carries in. Dumped in on net. Left off. Red was able to clear it away. Up the far side, trying to work it out from there. Picked up by a red forward. He's got it. Off to the races. Leaves it off right to a white defender. That comes out. Dumped in through traffic. Red picks it up, trying to work it back out. They do. They get to a little bit of room, tried to backhand it through traffic. That got caught up in a defender's skate. White puts it around to the near side. That comes out past everyone. Red's got it. Dumped off in their own zone. Trying to pass it out. That was picked off. White carries in. Passed all the way across. They get in close. Couldn't get to the back door to put it home. Tied up in the near corner. That comes out. Back to the boards. Held in by White. They tried a backhand out front. Didn't go. Red's got it. Coming up the far side. Through traffic into the White end. Still a couple of defenders to get through. Can't do it. Tipped away. Goes behind the net. Red gets to it. Centers, but that's blocked. Picked up by White. Elevated pass through traffic. White will pick it up in the red end. Skates towards the net. Takes the shot. Save made. It may have hit the side of the net too. He's still circling with it. Leaves it off for a teammate. Gets it back. Takes the shot. Save made. Goes behind the net again. Red has it. Working up the far side off the boards to center ice. White picks it up. White in through traffic with space. Shot. Finds the back of the net. That's the kid when we scrimmaged the 13 snipers about a week ago. That kid really picked on Mason. A little bit on JP too. He's got a really good shot and he loves to get to the front of the net. Low shot, save made, backhand, save made again, goes behind the net. And they've still got it down low, looking for the shot, can't get it to go. Loose puck being kicked around. In the corner, trying to work it up from there, tied up along the boards. They get it back down low. Tipped behind the net by the goalie. And they're trying to get it off the netting. Now it comes out front. Red will pick it up, and he loses it. Trying to settle it down. Everyone's after it. Nobody's got it. Red finally settles it down enough to try to get it in. Still in traffic, still stick handling. Lose it back out of the zone. That's tipped in. And it's a good thing we're not calling offsides today because a lot of these plays would have been offsides. That'll be put in front of the net, bounces over the forward stick, and he was also tied up by a defender. White carries end-to-end into the zone. Into the far corner after it. Gets it back, looking to bring it out front, puts it across. Goalie was able to get there before anyone could. Now it just wanders in. They were just battling for it. It got through the goalie and he didn't see it. So White goes up 5-2. Here comes Red. Tipped back. Red picks it back up. Trying to bring it through traffic. They bring it in wide. Put on JP. He holds. Here comes White. Try to connect on a pass. That gets through everyone. It'll go around. Probably would have been icing, but they aren't calling that tonight. Out to the point. Had just got knocked out. White trying to settle it down and get it in. Can't do it. It is in the red end, but Red has control. Through traffic. Here comes Red. Into the White end. Shot. Save made. Held on to. Now we're going to get your water, bud. I think the goalies are going to switch ends. So now JP will be playing for the red team. Let's see how much of a difference that makes. They try to go for the face-off. Gotta get the puck, boys. Puck's in play. White won the face-off, but it goes right to Red. Red backhands it out of their end. White holds. Crosses it in front right to a Red defender. That'll come out of the zone. White gets it back in, trying to drag through everyone. Gets to the front of the net, takes a shot, save made, looking for the wraparound. Still tied up in traffic. I don't think that got in. Not seeing a goal being put up. I think he held it out. All right, Red gets into the White end. White turns them back. Here comes White the other way. Left off, they pick it up. That's their front of the net guy coming in. That's taken away. To the boards, White holds it in. Dumps it in on net. That goes through all the way to the near corner. Picked up by Red. Red trying to work it out. Turned back down low. Red still trying to work it out. It comes back over to the near side. They'll pick it up again. A lot of traffic trying to pull it through. White holds it in again. Can't get a turnaround shot. It goes to the boards. They'll pick it up. White coming in close. Shot, save. Dropped down behind the net. JP did not see it. He knew it hit him. He just didn't know where it went. Red still trying to battle it out. That'll come in. Finally, Red picks it up, looking to get it out of traffic. They clear the zone, hold up, looking for a pass, drop it back the other way. And now it's a foot race, and now they're tackling each other. That'll come out. White holds it right at the blue line. We've got some interesting play going on. Red tries to carry in, a lot of traffic. Gets to his backhand, can't do anything with it. Puts it out front right to a White player. And he'll work it down the ice through a little bit of traffic, but that's a lot to get through for anyone. That'll be kind of kicked back in. Still tied up, comes in close, goes wide. Red trying to get it out front. Loose puck right in front. Nobody able to get to it. Defender steps up, takes a shot, misses the net. It's behind the net, trying to work it out front. Comes out front, shot doesn't go. White gets to it in the corner. Trying to drag through, got to pass that puck. Still tied up. White still trying to work it out, Red still holding, now it comes out. Comes back in, kind of onside. Shot, blocked before it got through, that's in the far corner. Picked up by White, here they come the other way. Through traffic. Shot dumped in. JP makes the save. Over to the near side. And that'll be dumped all the way down. So Red and White fighting for it. I think the goalie forgot what team he was on. He left it on for a Red player. Red working it again through traffic. They get in. Trying to get it to the front of the net. They lose it in the corner. Red steps up. They got it to the front of the net. Can't get a good shot off. That was blocked. White using the boards. That'll come all the way down the ice. White gets to it in the corner. Red ties him up. Trying to pull it off the wall. Red gets it out. Goes right to a White defender. Backhanded in. Red after it. They get it out. It's underneath a White player. Now they've got it in. Comes right back out. White picks it up again. They'll carry in. Trying to drag through a lot of traffic. Be better if you pass that puck. Down low. White picks it up again. That goes right through the crease. They didn't get a stick on it. JP able to keep it out. Red working it down low, trying to get it out of their own zone. They tip it over to the near wall. They'll pick it up with some room. Dump it out. That goes behind the forward, but he'll catch up to it off the boards. Leaves it off. That stick was lifted, so that pass couldn't connect. Red still trying to circle and get it in front. That's blocked. White works it out. White into the red end. Shot, save made, held on to. So red will come out. White picks it off in the neutral zone. Now they're going to play catch, but White gets it into the red end. They come in. Down low, try to get it out front, goes behind the net. Red picks it up, looking to get it out of traffic. Turn back in the corner. Still tied up along the boards, tipped back and backhanded towards the front of the net. Red takes it behind their net. Red misses on that pass. It's held at the point. Defender skates it in, looking for a shot, takes it. JP catches that and holds on. He'll leave it off for his team. Here comes Red out of their end. Trying to get through traffic. White turns it back. They're going to play catch in the neutral zone until Red gets it all the way down low. White picks it up there. Coming out the near side, looking for a passing lane. They connect in the neutral zone, but it's turned back. Red trying to work it in. And we're just going to play a little back and forth in the neutral zone. Neither team able to do much with it. That pass, I don't know who that was to. That was in a lot of traffic. Got to have your head up and see where you're going with it. That's left off. White picks it up. Here they come, looking to get a shot. Low shot, save made. Circling with it, another save made. Here they come down the ice. Red into the White zone. Well offsides, but they're not calling it. Here comes White the other way. They're going to try to turn the defense. They get around him, looking for the shot. JP does a good job tying it up down low, covers it up. And that's the 13 Snipers player that loves being right in front of the net. JP's taken everything away from him so far. Red into the White end, looking for a shot. Still circling with the puck, looking for Summer to go. Try to leave it off for the defender. He dumps it in high. Deflection goal. So Red gets one back. White carries into the red end. Circling with it. Got to step in and challenge this guy. He'll just shoot all the time. Another one, still loose puck in front. Finally knocked away. JP made a good couple of saves. Comes out. Red got it out of the zone. Now they get it away. Yard sale for that defenseman. Picked up by Red in close. Circles. Oh, nice shot. And we got a 5-4 game. With JP backstopping the Red team, they're on the comeback. White into the red end, to the front of the net. Save made. Comes back along the boards. White trying to hold it in. Red trying to work it out. They get it out. It's still in traffic. Red picks it up, carries into the White end, puts on the brakes, looking to find a passing lane. Get it in front, tipped around the goalie, loose in front. Still bouncing puck in the slot, still trying to get it around. Nobody wanted it that bad. Here comes White. He gets around the defender, shoots, save made, covered up. Looks like they got 15 minutes left on the clock for the scrimmage time. Red carries into the White end. White after it in the corner with Red. Turned back. White has some room to settle it down now. Up to the half wall. White trying to get a pass out. They picked up their head with the stick. Now they get it up. Here they come. It's our favorite front of the net player. And he'll just work that right around JP. And we will get a goal for White. That's all right, bud. That's a tough save. The defense let them just kind of parade right through. Red trying to work it in. Now they get it up. turned over. White trying to bring it back the other way. Here they come. In through traffic to the front of the net. They did not get that one to go. Get it back in front. Trying to shoot. Red broke it up. White on it down in the corner. Trying to work back to the front of the net for a shot. That goes behind. It's worked in by Red, trying to get back to the front of the net. Dumped, but too many White players in the way. They try to work it up the boards. It's turned back, but they get it right back. Here comes White through traffic. They've got some room now. Trying to get a shot. That went behind the net. That was wide. Red has it. They'll bring it up the far side. They've got an opportunity to work it through traffic. That comes in. Red's got it. Tried to go to the front of the net. That's tipped away. Backhanded. That was deflected to the corner. Tied up in the corner. A lot of White players. Now Red comes away with it. Leaves it off at the point. He's tied up. He gets it a little lower. Held in, though. And he manages to dump it down low. I don't know why Red wasn't trying for that puck. Here comes White the other way. Left off. Red trying to get it through traffic. Knocked back in. That's tipped around. Nobody really wants to control it. They just want it to bounce all over hell. Well, good thing there's no offsides. White has control. Looking to get it through. Can't. Now they get it in. Trying to work it to a shooting position. Shot. Save made. Puck's on the near wall. They get it out, but Red takes it away. Here they come. Get it through some traffic. Come in wide. Trying to get back to the front. Left off. Trying to get the shot. They do. Rebound comes out. Red collects after it was cleared. Get it in close. Another shot. Loose puck. Cleared out of danger. Red falls over it. And White will pick it up. Match turned back. All right, that puck's in. Push back. White makes a line change right into it. And they're circling with it, trying to get it out. That was kind of a pass to nobody. Red will turn it back, but it's bouncing around. No, they held it in. Shot, glove save. JP definitely proving himself quite valuable for whatever team has him in this game. Red brings it in. They get to the front of the net. Go around. Save made. White working it out. I think they ran out of space and ended up putting it right in his glove. White tips it in, trying to get it to the front. That's still tipped around. Red gets it out. Trying to carry it through traffic. That's left off. And they'll circle back. Still looking for somewhere to go. That'll come up, carried in by the forward. They give him room to shoot. He goes to his backhand, to his forehand, and couldn't put it home. It's in the corner. Held in at the half wall. Red steps off. Takes a shot. That was blocked back to the near wall. Trying to get it out of traffic. White dumps it down to the red end. They get it, turn it right back. Tied up at center ice. Now they get it with some room. Here comes Red. They lost it in their own skates. Goes back the other way. Here comes White in on JP, but can't get the shot off before the puck goes to the near corner. Still on the corner, tied up. Trying to get it out of danger. Red gets it out of the zone. It's deflected back to the wall. White comes back in with it. Shot comes. Good 3 feet to the right of the net. Trying to work it out. Red gets it out of the zone, turned right back by White. Red looking for somewhere to go. Use the wall to get it up to their forward. He'll carry in, drags through, but loses the puck. That'll come all the way out. White will pick it up in the neutral zone. Carried in. Backhanded over. Shot comes. JP made that save and it hit the post. Still tied up down low. Red's got it, but trying to get it out of their zone with a lot of traffic. That's still tied up. White will get back to it. Trying to work it to the front of the net. JP covers. That comes in. White takes it away. Trying to get it out of traffic. Still tied up. It's taken away. Red picks it up about the blue line. He's on his own, trying to split the defense. Has to leave it off for a teammate. Finally comes in on it. Really good. There's no offsides. Couldn't get that to go. Loose puck. Defender picks it up at the blue line. Dumps it in on net. Gloved and held. 7.5 to go. White trying to work it out of their end. They connect on that pass and tip it in. He'll get it back off the boards. He's going to try to work it to the front of the net. Can't do it. It's taken away. Picked up by Red, trying to work it around the boards. They do get it back. That'll come out. Lost in traffic to White. White gets it out of their end. They'll pass it up. That's their go-to guy coming in the breakaway academy stuff. He's trying to work back to the front of the net. Can't do it. Red after it. They get it back. That is taken away by White in their own end. White gets it back. Here's their guy. Is he going to go end to end? Yes, he is. Looking for a shot. Finally leaves it off. Can't get that shot through traffic. Another shot. JP makes the save. Still trying to work on it. They're trying to circle with it. JP's back recovered. And here comes Red. They just cannot break him. In terms of goalies, there's 10 goals in the game. JP has allowed 3 in a fairly wide open back and forth game. And they've switched ends, so it's not like they have uneven capabilities. That one beats JP, though. They got in close, were able to put it over. So now it is 7-4 between the two goalies. So since they switched ends, it is 2-2. Red leaves off, trying to get to the slot, get the puck back on the backhand, takes a shot, that doesn't go. Puck's in the near corner. White has it, looking to work it out. That's bouncing around, gets through everyone. White off to the races, but they have to collect it off the wall, giving Red enough time to get back in front. Red picks it up on the near wall. They'll work it out. Here they come. 1-on-3, turn back. Here comes White again. Now it's 2-on-4 the other way. In the corner, tied up. Still in the red end, though. Still tied up. White trying to work it back to the front of the net. That'll go to the far corner. They get to it. It's tied up again. Red trying to work it out. That'll be held at the point. Dumped in from there. Tipped behind the net. Comes over to the near side. Put around the boards. That comes out. White settles it down in the neutral zone. Comes back in, and they're going to blow the whistle. I guess they decided to call 1 offsides. Puck's in play. Or not yet, sorry. No, now it is. White backhands it into the red end, but they pick it up. Looking to get it out. That'll get through traffic up to a forward who gets it into the white end. White defense turns it back. That'll come back out. White on the rush. Into the red end. They settle it down, turnaround shot, couple feet over the net. Red carries out of their own end. And they're just going to skate it both ways. Little end-to-end hero hockey. Defense steps up. There we go. Now they got it back. Working it towards the slot. Bouncing puck in the crease. Save was made. White tries to work it out. That'll come out. White carries in. And Red clears it before it got to JP. He was in good position, though. That'll come around behind the net again. Still trying to work it out of their end. Red still working it around. White turns it back. They'll step up on it, carry in. They've got bodies if they need them. Onto the backhand. Did that get through? Yes, it did. All right. I don't know what JP's doing. He's just dinking around, watching the clock. Now it's 7-5 between the two goalies. Definitely looks like the white team is the stronger of the two. White brings it out. That'll come through traffic. Ooh, they had their favorite forward doing a little cherry picking. Couldn't get it through to him. He's got it, though, in the red end. He's circling with it, looking for somewhere to go. Tries to get the puck back. It's taken away. Here comes Red. That's dumped up. It's loose. And because of a line change, White had it in their own end. Now they've got it into the red end. That'll be shot through the slot, but nobody there. White picks it up down low, looking to work it back out front through traffic. Cleared away. Red carries out of their end. And that'll be dumped in. Red after it down low. They actually have numbers in the corner. Still after it. Looking to work it out front. Dumped out front, but a white defender was there. Red defender steps up, puts it back down. Crossed. Oh, just missed the one-timer. Had a wide open net. Goalie was definitely looking for the near side shot. That's tied up in traffic. White gets it settled down. They'll pass it up. They find their favorite guy. He comes in, looking to get to the front of the net. He has to circle with it. It's tied up in traffic. And Red will work it out. Red carries in, looking for somewhere to go. Nice shot on net. Save made. Rebound cleared behind the net. White picks it up. That pass connects. Backhanded out, but that forward did not know it was coming. Red has it in, but it comes right back out. Over to the near side. Backhanded away. White picks it up in their own end. Here comes their breakaway academy forward. Is he going for the hero hockey? He is. Trying to get through traffic. He's knocked off. Liking the physicality. Wasn't a clear check, but probably would have been called. White takes it away. They're coming the other way, skating along the blue line, taken away by Red. Red coming back. They come in on the near side, skating towards the net. Shoot. Save made. White picks it up on the far boards. Red takes it away in the neutral zone. Looking to get through traffic. They get in to the backhand. Puts on the brakes. Trying to get it out front. Nobody home. White clears to the near side. Held in by Red. Can't get through traffic. White turns it back. They get out. They get in, leave it off for their favorite guy. Shot, save made. Red clears it out. Held up at the center line by White. They get in, look for the shot, right into JP's glove. Here comes Red. To the front of the net, they go behind. Still circling with it. Turns it back around. Leaves off behind the net. Trying to get it out front. That was deflected. Goes to the far side. White has it, but they're tied up. They try to settle it down. That'll come out. Intercepted in the neutral zone. Red comes in with it. Takes a slap shot. Bounced in. Save made. White picks it up. Circling with it. Tied up along the boards. Red tries to get it out of there. We're going back and forth a little bit. Still tied up in a lot of traffic. White manages to get it out. They'll pick it up. Get it to their favorite forward, but he can't handle the pass cleanly. Here comes Red the other way. Through traffic, trying to jump over everyone. That'll come in. White backhands it. It's still tied up along the boards. Goes in deeper. Put out into the slot, looking for the turnaround shot. They get control of the puck and just could not get it towards the net. Here comes White the other way, 2-on-1. Their favorite forward comes in, shot. And I think that beat him. Yep. He's not happy about that one. So 7-6 between the two goalies. JP with a slight lead in goals allowed. About 7 minutes left in practice. White back into the red end. Save made over to the near side. Red picks it up. They need to get through traffic. Come on, guys, skate. You got to get to the net. You're leaving your one guy out to dry. Back around. And he couldn't put it home. Held on to it, gets it to the front. Shot, save made. And they just back off. White picks it up, puts it out to the neutral zone. It's deflected to the far wall. White picks it up from there as Red is not skating very hard. That one is deflected by a defender, and that handcuffed JP. 7-7 between the two goalies now. Oh, they're going to do it. That'll do it for the game. So the goalies tie at each end. But White comes away with the 10-4 win. And definitely skating harder by the end of the game. All right, we're doing so. Next goal wins. So we can... All right, we're reset to 0. What are we doing? And yeah, White's got their scoring players out there. White controls off the face-off. Here they come. Shot on net. JP with an easy save. Leaves the puck off, though. They try to circle. Can't get the wraparound to go. JP covers. Gets the whistle. Red picks it up as White clears the zone. Red carries out. That pass comes into traffic. Don't know why you'd pass that there. You had room. Turned back. It's in traffic. Red picks it, or White picks it up. Here they come. Comes in one-on-one, shot, low and hard, goes for the rebound, save made again, second rebound, save made. And that's tied up right in the neutral zone. White gets it in. That'll go wide of the net, tipped behind by JP. Tied up down low. He's watching for which side is it going to come out. Red pulls it away. Here they come, off to the races. They find some room and they take it. They've got bodies now. Just a little late on that pass. And now there's a big collision between the white team in their own end. So it's 5-on-3 in the red end. That is, they don't count it because it went off a hand. Waved off. Can't hand pass it into the net. So they're going to finish line changes. Out comes red. That's tied up with one of the coaches. White, nice hit. I don't know if that's, supposed to happen, but all right. Red gets it around one player, gets it into the white end. Comes to the front, nobody home. White takes it away. Tip back. Red picks it up just outside the white-blue line, into their end. It's held in. Trying to get it through traffic. Still tied up. White flashes in, gets the puck away. That'll come over. They've got their favorite scoring forward. He'll carry in. He'll try to drag. Yeah, he drags through traffic. Can't get through everyone. Another shot. JP just got a toe on that one. He was a little out of position for it. I don't think he saw where it was right away. Red backhands out to the neutral zone. They'll carry in 2-on-2. Backhanded across. That's on their backhand. He's down below the goal line circling with it. Tied up by a couple of white players. It comes loose. He'll get to it first. Puts it across. Red trying to get to a shooting position. They miss the net. Red circling with it again. Down low. Try to get it out front. That's tipped over wide. White was looking to do a little cherry picking again. That'll be dumped in by Red. And JP helping him with the line changes. Red works it to the front of the net. Backhand, loose puck, cleared away by White. White comes down the ice. Into the zone. They pick it up, trying to get to a shooting position. Can't. Puck's on the back wall now. Picked up by Red. Through a little bit of traffic. They pick it back up. Here they come. We're going to carry it. Need some help, though. Gets to the front of the net. Shoots, misses. Had the goalie moving one way. Was going for the opposite top corner. Just missed about 5 inches wide. Here comes White, going end to end, looking to carry in front. He almost got to the front, turned away at the last second. It's in traffic. On the near side, backhanded out, and that'll do it for the game. Strong effort both ways. The goalies enjoyed themselves. And that'll do it. Hopefully that helps the snipers in their upcoming tournament. JP, where are you going?